Nick Nurse, who won a couple of D-League titles as a head coach. And Jordan Crawford, a former NBA player
he can score.
At Xavier, at 40 points. Raptors 905 loss. Van Vliet had 13 points in 31 minutes, and he may play in both games today. And although the 905 lost, they're still in first place at 10-3, and Bruno played as well.
I was trying to get over today. I want to see Will Sheehy play, former player from Indiana. I actually played with his dad at Syracuse, and he transferred to St. Bonaventure, but I want to check out Will, but couldn't get over here today.
There's Carroll with the offensive rebound and a putback. Carroll's got 14.
Yeah, JV kind of leaning away on his baby hooks there, Matt. With his size advantage, he's got to go right into Hamilton, and another way to get a little contact. But when you lean back on those baby hooks, it just makes them that much tougher.
20-point advantage, 5:11 to go. Hollis Jefferson. Hamilton, here's Anthony Bennett, the open three, and unable to connect.
You're getting old when you start talking about I played with this guy's dad or that guy's dad.
That's what I've been saying all along, Leo, and you've been saying I haven't been nice. And
at least they didn't broadcast their game.
Carroll now with 17. I'm okay with that, though. It means longevity. It's important in life. It's Thompson high off the. You got to put everything in perspective, right?
That's right.
If I was broadcasting games that you played in, then it means that I've been around a while.
You did.
And I'm okay.
You did, and you're old. That's it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Where are you going with this now?
Well, everybody in the truck is saying that I need to point out that there's just a little bit of gray in the beard, but I don't think that would be fair to do. I wouldn't be. It's not fair. And by the way, you were a first-round pick. I say that with all Philadelphia 76ers. You're all Big East.
That's supposed to just cover up this gray conversation.
You're the one that pointed out that you played with how many? Well, how about Jerebko as well? I got some as well.
I don't understand why some days I see yours and other days I don't.
It's magic, man. Hey, you know what I should do? I should do a Just for Men commercial.
You should.
Next.
You should.
And you can join me.
Hey,
it'd be good.
Hey, sometimes you got to give it a little tint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's part of it. Grooming.
Well, your guy Clyde's taking care of all that.
Like I said, I just hope he's not sitting on the dresser in the
83-63. Here's DeRozan. And a rebound for Anthony Bennett. Jerebko, you played with his father. How many guys that you have played with through the years that their kids, their kids, I mean, it's amazing.
Pat Ewing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of guys. Gerald Henderson.
83-63.
Yeah,
I'm not going to tell you what the truck is saying to me right now. They're not being nice right now.
No. Like I said, there's going to be a handful of coal given out Christmas Eve.
All right, here we go, Leo. Tonight's trivia is brought to you by BMO, proud partner and official bank of the Toronto Raptors. Prior to Sean Kilpatrick on November 28th, the last net to record 38+ and 14+ in the same game. Vince Carter in 2000.
Should have come up with that one. Yeah,
They reviewed the shot. It's a 2, not a 3. And this 20-point advantage. Let me ask you this. You've been here since '95. You look at the offensive rating. You look at this team. You look at last season. But can you recall in your time here a stretch where, I mean, you think about with the Raptors, and I understand teams under 500 in some cases, but they are really just going out and taking care of business against teams that they should. I mean, they're coming out here, they're getting 10, 15, 20-point wins.
Well, and that's a big step, Matt. We talk about it all the time where you look at the great teams and say they dispose of the teams they're supposed to dispose of. And, you know, what did we talk about last year? That didn't happen all the time. You all of a sudden you're in these grinded out games. And this year we're starting to see the Raptors turn the corner where they're taking care of these opponents. And, you know, there may be that bad quarter here or there, but overall they're getting through them. And that's where it's beneficial for everybody on this roster as far as rest and playing time and confidence, really.
Is there a team that you can recall that has done it like this?
This team, you know, this team over the last season into this season, the best team in Raptors history. And I think a big part of that is, you know, the continuity. I mean, and you know, they got further than any team last year, and that has really carried them.
Nogueira loses it. Carroll scoops it up. Cut off. Here's Norman. And the three too strong. And Hamilton with a rebound. You bring up an excellent point, and that is the growth from last year to this year with treating specific opponents a certain way. And that's a maturation process. Norman now drives on the kick out. Lowry the three. Rack it up, Leo. Rack it up.
Well, and Matt, people say, you know, is this team better than last year? Well, if they weren't better, that wouldn't be happening. So this team has matured. They have figured out certain things they need to do to become one of the top teams.
Here are tonight's lucky winners of the Coors Side Seats. Coors Light, lifelong fan and proud partner